Perhaps online he's fought against maybe Tarek or other Kazuyas, but I don't think directly in bracket he's got much experience in this matchup, so it'll be interesting to see how he deals with it.
Yeah.
As obviously he suffered a surprising upset earlier, though otherwise he's been looking incredibly strong today, despite yesterday's events, which are going spoken.
Sorry, just vibing out to the
Pokemon.
The banger choice of music.
Don't tell Nintendo, we have some secret music that they hid in the files playing at this illustrious tournament. Is he alright?
Hey, I think he was just resetting his controller.
He's not going with the missing tag. I appreciate that.
No, he's had the Margit on stream.
Yeah. Very good. We go into our first game, Kazuya Cloud. I don't think I've seen this matchup at Majors either. I've seen a good amount of Roy's play against him, but never the Cloud. But to me, it seems like Cloud should just be able to use his slightly faster movement and longer range to stuff out most of Kazuya's attempts, though I imagine Royling's going to be looking in for a lot of those invincible, upper body invincible dash-ins to just go in on those aerials and get his own advantage.
Anything that utilizes armor, anything that utilizes invincibility will be what Royling is looking to achieve. Both of these characters obviously have hit-based,
very good spot dodge.
Hit-based, rather percent or meter-based combat mechanics.
Yeah.
There we go. The rage drive is now offline, and the spike is going to take the
down
first
it.
stock.
What a first stock from CurryGovernor, just racking on the percent over and over. Royling not being able to find a foothold right now, as Royling just seems to be running over him. Well, I think this answers my question of whether CurryGovernor at least has online experience against Kazuya, because he's looking very, very confident and competent.
Looks like a bit of an input mishap there from Royling. There's another spike catches him.
He's so good with those timings, so good at knowing when his opponent will try and make a desperate attempt back to stage. He takes yet another stock.
I think it's Kazuya's jump and
Oh no way!
God.
A minute 30 on that first game.
I don't quite know what Royling was thinking about that situation, but I think when you see the first two times have got you spiked into the bottom blast zone, doing it a third time may just be the worst possible decision to make.
Right, but I wouldn't say...
here we go.
Well, we're already on to Steve.
So we're bringing out the Steve.
Jermaine suffered a lot of some Maze Beans recently at T-Pie. It's not a terrible decision, but I worry whether Royling's taking that 3 stocks who creates a heart. Sometimes those games just happen. Even top players will get 3 stocks and then immediately reset and bring it back the next game, but it seems like Royling has already decided no more Kazuya. Jermaine seems to be adept enough with the matchup, so instead he's going to bring out the Steve.
I mean, this is a matchup that Jermaine is, capable of performing in his own right. He's got wins on Maze Beans, who is, I think, regarded as probably the best Steve.
Yeah, the best Steve currently for sure
in the UK.
Especially after
that
his
throw
is
really toxic.
I can't believe Cloud's just a good upbeat from CurryGovernor to get around, but really down around disadvantage. Oh my god, this character
is going to be checking you every step of the way. Any overextension, any whiff, you're looking at getting down edge. You're looking at getting
really good grab from Royling.
Looped between the sword and the pickaxe.
That grab has its failings, but it's also really good at catching opponents at long ranges and even opponents that are jumping up. And Royling's making really good use of it right now. Tries to flank out the corner, the back air catches. No ledge from that CurryGovernor was looking for, but he gets the F tilt, it's not going to kill. He's off stage again. This is his mark with the side B. Let Steve mine. He gets a stop.
He's done well to bring that back, given the circumstances.
CurryGovernor does not seem to know the counterplay of pushing Steve off the crafting table to not let him.
I just think he was a bit too far away.
Also possible. But after such a terrible start, it's looking pretty nice now. He's definitely trying to abuse Cloud's superior range to get around those axes, those very quick, safe axe hits.
Oh, a bit too slow.
Yeah, he's going for a lot of offensive reads here as well. I think probably all that confidence from the last game is just built up to the point where he's feeling very, very confident about his advantage state. Even if it's neutral, this advantage might fall short. Another really smart grab from Royling, and that angle is atrocious. Jesus. Be careful, the minecart beneath your feet. It could just catch you and bring you down to the blast zone.
So Royling's going to be quite content to try and stall out the limit now.
Yep. Really good grab. He's calling out all of Jermaine's offensive pressure with these grabs.
Interesting to see that he won't pressure the limit usage. The limit does burn away anyway, thanks to the stalling out with stone blocks. And this is the frustrating part, because it's going to take 2 sword swings for Jermaine to get through these stone walls.
Yep.
And it's also the majority material that Royling's going to be picking up on PS2.
And depending on what sort of option he uses to make those stone blocks, he might just get minecart like we just saw and lose his stock earlier. But another F tilt's going to call him out. Last stock, definitely a much better performance from Royling.
Oh, wonderful.
Very
Utilising
nice
the knockback from the limit blade beam into
60.
the wall to chain into the up air.
And he pulls out the fair.
Royling's low on resources now. He's going to be under a lot of pressure to try and get Curry away from him in order to be able to mine out iron.
But this has been the name of the game with CurryGovernor. His oppressive advantage state and his amazing ability to just call out all of his opponent's options out of disadvantage. As Royling is now already at 100, 117 off stage with Cloud almost with limit. Immediately calls out that desperate roll attempt.
There's too many panicky options off the ledge there. On the wall.
Royling's trying to sort out this limit as much as he can, try and delay his life as much as he can, try and get more diamonds, more resources.
Still not capable of mining.
And that's going to take the second
Jermaine
game.
just making sure that the minute he sees that animation, he's on it with a punish.
Very. He was looking sort of dire at the beginning, but CurryGovernor really confident in bringing it all the way back. All in his favor. We might see another switch from Royling here.
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like Royling's a little bit lost. The Kazuya didn't work. The Steve did a little bit more, but again, still wasn't capable of pulling out the win necessary.
It looks like CurryGovernor just adapted to it and milked it for all it's worth and took that next game. So I think you're right. King K. Rool. Okay. Has Royling ever played this at weekly?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Maybe he has.
I'd be remiss to say that it's a throw in case Royling did win, but I think it's a throw.
This feels like the give-up character.
Yep.
I think he knows that his run is likely at its end. The 2 big main characters that he's played haven't worked, so he's just going to try a bit of a Hail Mary option.
Cheese funny option, but it's
not working out so far.
No. Oh, nice counter from the corner. Flashbacks to Inferno Kong, as the crowd is saying. We have seen a K-Rool perform really well in the North before.
Not sure it's this one, I'm afraid.
I don't think it's this one. But so far, I really don't think it's this one. I feel really bad for anyone who might have bet on Royling with like 2-to-1 odds or something, thinking that the Steve could do it, because the K-Rool certainly is not so far.
I mean, it's not the end of the world yet, but it's something that there isn't a great deal of faith placed in my opinion.
Yeah.
And there we go, the first start's going to go down to a back air.
I think what's been consistent throughout Royling are these desperate ledge options, though. Like, as much as you can switch around characters, as much as you can be better in one character than the other, CurryGovernor has a handle on your habits, and he will push them to the brink.
One interesting interaction between the belly reflector and then the cross slash.
And Bad BI and the dash tag will take the stock. It's even. It's somehow even. Jab frame trap. Okay. You know what? This K-Rool, it's certainly something. It's doing its best. We love an underdog story.
He's utilizing the jab so much out of every situation that Curry could just start shielding for a free punish here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, outside of Crown and counter, he's really struggling to get anything going with the character.
Oh, but he doesn't get that
the up tilt
punish.
pushes away.
A bit early on that down throw up smash. Needs a bit more percent on him. Okay, he
Runs
sucks him
into
in.
the blunderbuss.
No, he's at 150 and CurryGovernor's at 98, but that's kind of even for these two characters heavyweights and how good they are at killing, respectively.
Yeah.
It's somehow still not far and away CurryGovernor's game. Royling just trying to sit back and relax, but CurryGovernor catching out that dash attack. And the Desmond kill. Doesn't matter if it spikes. At that percent, it's definitely taking your life.
No.
As it might be the end of the road for Royling.
It's got a lot to do with this last stock now.
He could be doing it.
Jermaine keeps all his resources very well in that situation, but the reflect on the crown.
An incredibly strong projectile, honestly obliterating crown.
A lot of reward off these reflect call-outs, to be fair to him.
I don't think CurryGovernor's really been respecting them, but who needs to when you just put on 71% with a single string? 84.
He's going to be looking to close this out
Down
in a
air?
second.
Ooh, barely.
Helicopter propeller. Oh,
Hail Mary
God.
from Royling, but he doesn't find it. That armor.
Yeah. Oh, shield poke.
That won't be it.
Gonna
Payroll
get
is too
one
heavy.
more chance.
But that down air might be. No, again. The propeller wins out. That hitbox surprisingly deceptively big.
That's funny.
That hitbox is so stupid. What is the purpose of it? What is it doing?
There it is. There's the down air.
And CurryGovernor in losing semis.
Yeah. A very convincing performance.
Yeah. 3-0s back in the back patchwork. They're looking solid this tournament as CurryGovernor, unfettered by his loss to Stranger, seems willing to take it all the way back. Next we have Spider. Spider, who beat... He had a hard match.
He lost.
He lost to Burnsy.
To Burnsy to get
But
here.
he had
mini mode to get out.
mini mode to get out, yeah.
3-0.
8-1, now 11-1.
Wow.
Spider always strong against mini mode.
Just a bit unnecessary to bring that up, wasn't it?
My fault, goat. I got money for that, by the way.
I'm not surprised.